Hi, welcome to MTG. My name is Ken, and today I'm joined by my lovely cohort companion Mario today because he's being very needy. That's not why we're here today. Today we are checking out a brand new, and I mean like brand new, it came out yesterday or today, commander on Historic Brawl in the Alchemy Thunder Junction set. And forgive me, I'm going to try and get the name right the first time, but it's Emperor Apatzec Intli the Fourth. It is a absolute nightmare of a deck, and like nightmare to the opponents because it's an absolute blast. Like this, I think this is gonna probably be up there with like Voja as for like menaces of the format, so much so that I have a feeling it's probably going to be immediately sent up to hellque if it's not already, which I think it might be if I'm being honest with you. It's just an absolute blast. I had so much fun. It was one of the decks where I wanted to just keep recording videos because I was having so much fun with it. But like, I think I got up to like 8 games recorded that were all usable, and they were all crazy in one way or another. So as always, the deck tech and my thoughts on the deck are going to be at the end of the video, though there's also a Moxfield link which has the deck fully listed in the description of this video if you just wanted to get like directly to there and see what's inside the deck. Without further ado, hopefully you enjoyed the video, and let's just jump into the gameplay. Marchesa, we're gonna be targeted by all kinds of things. Yeah, I'm a little worried to be reliant on Ruby for mana production, but since this deck is kind of filled with removal, but we'll see. Opponent searching up their Xander's Lounge with the polluted Delta. There it is. Yeah, this commander, I could do something. I mean, it's just rewarding kind of what Grixis already does. You do have to pay into it, kind of like Vraska, but we will swing and pass the turn. They go for the commander. We might be safe to cast ours, at least for a turn. Oh, Shalai is very good, though notably Shalai can still be targeted, so, but it does prevent them from targeting us specifically. Yeah, okay, well there it is. Prize. I mean, we knew what was gonna happen, so I can't be that upset. Opponent is looking at top 2 cards. We say goodbye to July. At least it wasn't our commander, because I think our commander is more important. Okay. Swing in for 3. Okay, well, we're definitely getting our land drops. Okay, we'll send out our commander. And we can notably soak and Zan. Which we might. Depends if they swing. I mean, might as well just do it. We have no lack of lands. Okay, it's weird that that triggers that way. It's okay. Ooh, Gisa. Okay. Oh, and also Cresting Sunmare. That's a good hit. Yep. We'll do this since they're tapped out. So we surveil, or not surveil, we seek, we gain 4 life, and we give this haste. We will attack. Sweet. And then end step, we get another 5/5 and then gain life and then give it haste. So just like that, we've gained 10 life. Or no, sorry. 8 life. We've gained 8 life. I got thrown off because it's a 5/5. Okay, opponent not doing anything, which is always cause for concern. Do we just go for the Great Henge, or do we go for the... I mean, they have to have a response to the dragon. But, I mean, let's bait it out of them, I guess. So we get a card, gain 4 life. We attack. Opponent ties, targeting the copper dragon, I assume. Yeah. Ooh, that's good. I mean, we kind of knew that was going to happen, but I honestly would rather lose the dragon than the Sunmare at this point. I'm gonna land drop. Just because the Sunmare with the commander is keeping us very healthy in the game. So, and we don't really need mana at this moment. Selvala also going to be very good. I mean, a River's Rebuke is probably the worst thing that could happen. Or a Cyclonic Rift. Childred, I actually don't care too much about. The nice thing is if they do choose to like Cyclonic Rift or anything, we do have the board wipe ready, because we might need it depending how many of our things they deal with. Ooh, Ephemerates. That is also very good. I mean, what we need is a Balefire Dragon. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Notably now we are the 1 mana short since Ruby is gone, which is a little sad. Whenever you cast a creature spell, how many different powers? Quite a few. So let's go for Selvala. Ooh, Vaultborn Tyrant. And then so that leaves us with still, oh gosh. So we'll go green into a Great Henge. And then do we Lotus Cobra for the card draw? I mean, might as well. Yep. Draw a card, get a counter. That is okay. We do have the Ephemerate up as well. 2 attackers. Yeah. Things are going to get a lot crazier real fast if they don't board wipe. I mean, even if they do board wipe, I think we can rebuild pretty fast. Alright, double ob. Each opponent loses 2 life. Create a devil. Okay, that is fine. Create a devil. So they're definitely trying to flood out the field. But if we can get this Balefire Dragon through, it's not going to matter as much. Okay, opponent leaving, let's see. 3 mana up. Children is... We're gaining so much life that it doesn't really affect us too much. Do we go for... I mean, the Roxanne could take out one of the Obnixiluses. Obnixili. I don't know which it is. Do we go for the Tyrant or the Dragon? Let's go for the Dragon, see if that... beats a removal spell. Ideally, I would prefer they try and destroy whatever it is before combat, so then I can ephemerate it and still attack. Because they have haste, which is crazy good. Oh, and a Galta. Oh boy, okay. So what does Sylvalet have for? 5 mana. So if we go 5, let's go 5 red. Cast Sushi. Read another mercenary. Gain more life. Okay. Oh, hold on. Resolve that. Resolve that. Siphon Insight. That's fine. I'm scared. Yeah, I'm not scared. Never mind. I take that back. That was good. GG's. Oh, Go-Shintai. Sorry, as I mess with my mic. Yeah, we've been facing a lot of hellque commanders at record speeds. I mean, this commander belongs there, absolutely, but you usually have like a day or two window where Arena doesn't quite know how to like categorize the deck you've built. But this one they're like, nah, no. You're a menace to society. Shame on you for building decks. So it is like a busted card. Hopefully we can show it off here. Let's see. Turn 2 into the north. We'll fetch up a... I think we need a red source. Play the plains, cast our commander. Yeah, I think that's probably what we want to do. Okay, commander is dead. Yes, we will do that. Thank you. Gosh, I cost them 1 mana. Okay, reflections. So we missed our land drop, which is sad. So I guess we'll go Gala Greeters, hold up the Ephemerate, pass the turn. Ooh. If that's what they're discarding, I'm a little afraid to know what they hang on to here. It's a treasure token. Okay. Blocks our turn. There's our land. Thank you. Let's go for rocks, and we'll create a tap treasure. We will create a meteor. We'll take out this pesky goblin. And we'll attack to assert dominance. Okay, opponent does have 5 mana. Discarding Boseiju, which is interesting. 6 mana. Sanctum of All. Gross. Okay. I guess we bring back the commander. We'll create a treasure. We will go for the Goldspan. Roxanne and Goldspan kind of have similar abilities. Beanstalk giant. Okay. We will swing with these two. Both get triggers. We'll hit you. Okay, and we do have Cameo Safekeeping and Ephemerate mana now officially up. Gosh, we can... Yeah, that's fine. Sanctum of All, unfortunately, goes and gets something, so it's a bit of a race at this point. They go for the life loss, so I'm not too worried about that one, solely because we have like the most life gain you could ever want. ECD, who are they going for? They're going for Roxanne, so we're going to ephemerate Roxanne. Oh gosh, treasure's tapped for 3. Okay, we get a bunch of things. Tap treasure. Deals 2 damage to you. And then we gain life, and then that, oh my god. That resolves. Ephemerate. I will ephemerate. I will target Roxanne again. This... Yeah. I kind of wish we could keep going with the Vault Tyrant and everything, but I mean, good game. Okay, up against Gonti. This is the second Gonti I faced. Oh, so we got a lot of ramp. We don't have too many big... Yeah, we're gonna keep the ramp. I mean, you just... A land or a handful of lands and things that give you mana. I'm only human. Okay. Let's start strong with an untapped land. Opponent shocking in the tomb to Inquisition us. Non-land card. Going for the Signet. Okay. Pay 2 life. We'll get the frog out. And then frog lives, we invasion. Frog dies, we cultivate. Frog lives. Sweet. Okay. Land. Invasion. Let's see, we probably want green sources. And then we probably just cultivate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. So we can actually cultivate and cast our commander. Let's cultivate first. We'll take 2 probably white sources. Oh, not the rogue non-snow cover mountain. Well, that's embarrassing. You didn't see that. Get the commander out and you know what? Let's just do this. Oh, I thought I would maybe let us do the Valkyrie. That's okay. Honestly, at this point, it's just a blocker for the Glissa. Next turn, we old Gnawbone and swing in. And then we're looking good. Assuming our commander survives. Hopefully it's early enough that maybe the opponent doesn't know how broken this commander can be, and they leave it alone. That's the goal, at least. Hostage taker. So I take it that's not going to happen. put you back. At least we can recast it pretty easily. We'll block you. Perfect. Okay. We hit the land. We replay the commander. And we pass the turn. Okay, so next turn we might be able to own Lawbone. I might shuffle away this Valakut on the instep just because I don't think I need it. Gonti comes down. Opponent's looking through my graveyard. There's not much good in there. No blocks. So they will get something off the Glissa. We may never know what it is. Go to this. Summit 0. Draw card. Oh, I love Crested Sunmare in this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's go. Lawbone. Gain life. Okay, go to combat. Wait, what? To player. I want the treasures. Thank you very much. 7 treasures. We go Crested Sunmare. Okay. Ooh, Terror of the Peaks. Let's go for that too. Because then when the little horses come in, I can... Okay, GG's. We are up against a Prosper treasure deck. Let's see. Who can outvalue who the fastest? Oh, Selvala is... I mean, this is a very greedy keep on the premise we go turn 3 commander, turn 4 Selvala. Let's see if maybe it'll work out. Pick it. I mean, if we draw into like any sort of ramp or something, no, that's okay. Copperline Gorge. So commander has to live turn 3. Okay. Well, we do have the Avacyn's Pilgrim. Do we use that to bait out removal? Yes. Let's see if they bite. Grim Tutor. Oh. Now I'm kind of wishing we did the other strategy. But that's okay. We'll go Selvala. Oh, but then we have Atsushi as well. Let's get the commander up. I just hope it's removal or not removal that they searched up. Instead they search for like a black market connections or a Solemn Simulacrum. What if that's what they tutor for? I mean, I'm not mad. My thing survives. So we'll go Selvala down. We do that, and then we tap Selvala 4. Let's go red into the Terror of the Peaks. Yeah. Okay. Foreclaw is very good. We'll swing with the Terror of the Peaks. Down to 17. And we officially have several threats to deal with. They could have also gone for a board wipe. Bane Ripper. Okay, I love Bane Ripper, so I can't be mad. If that's what they tutor for. Okay, so this... This is gonna get stupid. Very fast. Hit you. Hit you. Frog. some air. Okay. And then next we'll go for the O'Hare. Okay, more triggers. I think this is just game, right? Oh yeah. If this hasn't shown you how powerful this commander is, I mean, good game. Okay, we are back with Emperor Apatzec Intli the Fourth. That's a mouthful to say, but get used to it because you're going to be seeing this commander everywhere. This dropped yesterday or today, I can't remember exactly, but it's a 3-mana Naya commander that reads whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control. That creature perpetually gains haste if its power 4 or greater. If its toughness is 4 or greater, you gain 4 life, and if its mana value is 4 or greater, you seek a creature card, which is essentially just card draw in arena speak. This deck is bonkers, and I'm sure the footage you watched before this shows just how crazy this deck gets, but again, I just wanted to go through and kind of break down everything and talk about the way I built it. There's a million ways you can go with this, and this is just one of them. So we'll start off with all the mana ramp. So this deck is filled with high-end, like top-end stuff, so I really wanted to just get as much low-end. We have the Grazer, we have all the Mana Dorks, we have the Explorer, the Galagreators, which cares about creatures, Ruby, which cares about power 4 or greater, so that's a little bit of like extra synergy as well. And then we have the more typical Signet, Cultivate. All these things are just very important in a deck like this. You want to get that mana out as fast as possible. Next category I won't talk too much about. This is just a removal package. The following category, this is our... Oh, this should be here. This is our protection category as well as our blink. So we have two. We have Ephemerate and we have Eerie Interlude. You could go full blink with this deck because it cares about ETBs. So you're getting additional value of every single thing you do. So not only like with the Ephemerate are you possibly protecting a key piece, you're also getting that value. Assuming your commander's out. And you don't really have to worry about it because your commander gives them perpetual haste. So you don't have to worry about summoning sickness. These are just kind of just some card draw, miscellaneous things. Valakut, I mean, it's a land. So I always like to slot these in. And then we start getting more into the kind of the big meaty stuff of the deck. Gwenna, another piece of mana acceleration, though this one is a little more important because the untap ability, which a lot of our stuff is power 5 or greater, so you will get a lot of value out of Gwenna. Outcast Trailblazer as well is a very new card, and I don't really see anyone talking about it, but it enters and refunds itself 1 mana, which is nice, but also draws you cards when power 4 or greater enters the battlefield. Again, that's what this deck is trying to do, so just redundancy in the best way possible. Again, Vaultborn Tyrant, another kind of similar card, actually very similar to the Trailblazer. Also, power 4 or greater enters the battlefield, you draw a card. You also gain a life with the Vaultborn, which is great. Also, by the way, you gain so much life in this deck. Like, you could go full life gain, you would be fine with that. And then when this dies, if it's not a token, it creates a token. I adore this card. I think it's so much fun. Now we're getting into the kind of the ramp that also triggers our commander. So now we're getting like 2-for-1s, 3-for-1s, depending. Goreclaw, discounting all our large stuff. Selvala, adore this card. I might just do a video on this one alone because with haste, Selvala pays for itself immediately. So you're essentially just getting extra triggers. You're able to cast even more off Selvala. Fantastic card. Goldspan and Roxanne, very similar effect. Also, if you have them both out, your treasures tap for 3, which is cool. Silverback Elder, again, cares about creatures. It's striking all 3 boxes of our commander. Beanstalk as well. Ramp in the early game, Beater in the late game. Here we have just some more good big creatures. Atsushi, Shalai, Questing Beast, Lathiel will put a ton of counters based on amount of life you gained. O'Hare with haste it's so good. O'Hare hits, you get more stuff out, your commander triggers again. It's crazy. Railway Brawler, now all your stuff is like double the power. This is just the definition of a stompy deck. Elishnorn is just I mean, you can get the exact same effect with Roaming Throne essentially. Hair of the Peaks, again, can just win the game by itself. Elder Gargroth, I just love this card. I'll put this in every deck I can. Even higher bombs, Ancient Copper Dragon and Old Gnawbone, they swing in with haste, so you're getting the treasure immediately. Kogala is just good removal. Balefire is a board wipe. One-sided board wipe, I should say. It's Eltali. Oh my god. Etali. I mean, take or leave it, honestly. Avacyn, again, just so good. Galta Stampede Tyrant, if you get all these things in your hand, like, this deck is crazy. It's gonna be just a menace, I think, in the format, which kind of sucks, but you know, it's fun while it lasts. And then this last category is cards that not only trigger a commander, but they create tokens that also trigger a commander. Crested Sunmare might be the best card in the deck. Other horses, you have Indestructible, which is great. And then at the beginning of each end step, if you gain life this turn, you create a 5/5 horse. You're going to gain life. If your commander is out, you will be gaining life. You're getting horse. The horse comes in, gains you 4 more life, gets you another card. Well, actually, no, not the card. The horse doesn't have mana value, so you don't get the card, but you do gain life and give it haste. Same with Gata Eternal Okitra. Again, you're creating 4/4s, which our commander wants. Titan of Industry is just a bomb of a card as is, but also can create a 4 for a Rhino. And Omnath, again, you're creating 5/5s. So I would say the weakness of this deck probably is the early game, if the opponent is able to deal with the commander right away. Without the commander, this is just your typical Naya Stompy build. With the commander, it's like Naya Stompy build turned up to 1,000. But I had an absolute blast with this one. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you build it, let me know. Let me know what could be added to the deck, or your just thoughts on this, because I have a feeling this commander is going to become very popular in Arena. But without further ado, I will say goodbye.